it is now 11:30. I am now calling to order the regular meeting of technology for Tuesday, May 16. Can I have the roll call, please?
Berlin.
Here.
Cahill.
Here.
Carrier.
Here.
Eckhoff.
Here.
Galassi.
Here.
Guston.
Here.
Henry.
Here.
Kazmarek.
Here.
Mendrick. Rutledge.
Here.
White.
Here.
And you.
Here. All right, thank you. So I have no remarks other than to say I hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. And thank you everybody for your patience, because I know that there was a gap between our last meeting and to the 11:30 meeting time today. Do we have any public comment? Hey, can I get somebody to motion, sorry. I'm having a problem right now.
That's okay.
Line item 23-81, a motion to approve the minutes for the technology committee from April 18, 2023.
So move. Second.
And is there any question or discussion on these minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. So we approve the minutes. And we have one procurement requisition, TEP 005423. Can I please have a motion for recommendation for the approval of contract purchase order to Physicians Record Company to furnish and deliver printed carbonless forms for various county departments, including the Supervisor of Assessments, Coroner, Sheriff, Regional Office of Educational, Public Defender, Clerk of the Circuit Court, Transportation, and Probation.
So
This contract covers the period of June 1, 2023 to May 31, 2024 for a contract total amount of $42,000. I do have a motion. Do I have a second?
second.
Thank you. And any discussion or questions with regard to this? This is actually a holdover from many years before, but it's still with technology.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
so I just want to let the committee know that this item we have one option to renew next year. We're not going to exercise that option to renew. The vendor is going up on their pricing, so we're going to do a bid next year to see if we can get the pricing down. So.
Thanks, Anthony. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, that passes. Thank you. We're now moving on to old business. Any old business? All right, and so we do have one item.
Yeah, two items. So we just wanted to give you an update on two of our big technology projects. Number one, the whole ERP process, which will probably consume the county for the next 2 to 3 years. Potentially, it's again, we're doing it in 2 phases. First phase, HR payroll system. Second phase would be financial systems. Just wanted everyone to know that we completed the demos and presentations. We thought they were very good. We identified functionality that we don't currently have in place, that we'd like to have in place. The committee, which consists of about 25 people, but 11 people who are actually voting members, did the scoring, and they did select a company. I'm not able to share that with you, but we will be able to share it in June. The goal is to complete right now procurement's actually working on tallying up all of the scores and then negotiating the pricing with the vendor and some of the contract details. The goal is to try to get it on the June 13th board meeting. So you'll know then what that vendor is and some more details, but just wanted to let you know we are wrapping up that process. And then we'll be moving into phase 2, which is the review and the RFP for the financial side.
Yeah, the ERP system is really important, obviously, for our entire county.
It is. It's usually a system that's implemented once in a lifetime, right? It's a 20-year, 15, 20-year software, piece of software. So
This is twice.
Twice, because the one that was
I was here.
selected some years ago just
Hasn't been that many years.
yeah, it's not meeting our needs or expectations, and it's lacking full functionality. So that's not good for us. Second item is B2G Now. Not directly related to technology, but a big component is based in technology. And that's with diversity and inclusion. We had a vendor fair where we had close to 100 participants. 43 people signed up with procurement who were either minority, women-owned, or small businesses. And B2G Now was implemented to keep track of all of those companies. Any company from now moving forward who signs up, we're able to collect their information and then reach out to them proactively when we have solicitations. So it's a kind of a new thing for us and a way for us to be more proactive in that space.
Yes, Thank you for that update. I asked him to also include that, even though it's more of an economic development thing, but I thought it was important. Okay, so any other old business before I move on to new business? And hearing none, let's move on to new business.
I have one item. So we'd like the committee to know that we have one item, which is for travel that did not meet it on our, make it on our agenda. It was a request from our police working group, which is made of chiefs. Essentially, on the police records management side, which we manage, we're going to implement a new version of the current application, which is kind of outdated now, not quite meeting the police agency's expectations. But this working group wants to make sure that it's the right application. It works well. So they're going to do a visit to Lee County, Florida, to look at their implementation of the application that we're going to move to. And they requested that an IT person participate. The person's name is Don Aaronhalf. He's currently the interim RMS manager, but he's also going to be the project manager for this implementation. So they want to, it's kind of last minute, they schedule something for next week. They're going to fly down there, spend a day with the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and they're going to show them the application, answer questions, things of that nature, so that we are armed with as much information as possible to make that implementation smooth. So this request will be discharged to the board next week, and it's we don't know the exact amount, but around $700 for its travel costs.
So I will essentially just have it discharged from the technology committee and finance, and then we'll just take a vote on it there. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Thank you. All right. Any other new business? Okay, with that objection, we are adjourned.
Thank you.